Welcome to solverfy.
Alrighty, so today we're going to talk about using metathesis with a ring closure. And so we've got our starting compound here, which I've simplified a bit using R groups so that we only have the parts of the molecule we need. And so, when you're doing metathesis and ring closure, you're working at joining at a double bond. And so I've only included the parts of the structure that include the double bonds and what's in between them. So what's going to be forming our new thing. And so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at what that's going to look like. And so when we're doing a ring closure with metathesis, we're going to go ahead and join our double bonds just like we would before. And then we're going to leave off ethylene, which is going to be our two end carbons here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that would look like. So we're pretty much going to leave all of our molecule the same. But we're going to come around and bring this double bond here, number 10, with this between 10 and 8, with this double bond here between 1 and 2. And so as we're going to go about doing that, we're going to start setting up our molecule. And remember that for things that are bound by a ring, we're not going to be able to flip those around completely. And so I originally kind of left this double bond in place. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to extend it over so that it connects to our carbon 8, so that far end of this double bond. And then it's really helpful as you're checking your work in this to go through and count your carbons. You can see I numbered them on my original molecule, so I'm going to go through and number them again to make sure that I have them all and that I have them in the right places. And I think I found one spot. I missed one carbon over here. So you can see why that's such an important thing to do. It's very easy to miss one. And so now we're just missing our carbons 1 and 10. And so I mentioned that those are going to be forming ethylene. And so that's ethylene. And so it can help to think about as you're doing these, just like you would a linear problem. And so try to think of these as lining up next to each other. So I have this CH2 and this CH2 and this CH2 on one side of my double